Alright, so what's your worst encounter that you had with a female?
I'm about to say, do we got a lot of time?
Sit here. Let me break this down to you. You gotta kick the language as if you got it going on. You know, like with the program.
Like a Microsoft Word program on my computer?
No, man, listen to me. You got to speak to the people as though you are with it. As if you ain't new to this. Okay.
What's the deal? It's the PlayHouse and it's Mikky in the cut. I hope everybody feeling good today. Now today, I'm here with Mr. Make It Make Sense himself, Mr. MK, BIIGTAE.
How you doing? What's the deal?
Cool. So to start off with, who is BIIGTAE? You know, introduce yourself, where you from, and where your name come from.
I mean, BIIGTAE, cause shit, I ain't short, but that's where everybody just say like, shit, you 6'5". But yeah, I'm just an Instagram comedian, really an influence. That's what the kids say. And then yeah, I just be chilling. I'm from Detroit.
Alright, so when did you start making videos? Cause I ain't see you online, so.
I started making videos, I say 2018. And it just,
That's recent, for real.
yeah, that's recent as hell. I think 2018 I made it. And then it just took off after that. But I didn't start on Instagram, I started on Twitter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, cause I think I did a video, I was talking about girls, it's like bitch, how you just talking about that shit, you driving this, I don't know, I forgot what it was. And that just ended up going world. And then I seen Peasy retweet that bitch, and after Peasy retweeted it, it went more world. And then that's when like everybody that's big in the city just kept retweeting it. But I wasn't by my phone, I dropped it like, when I made a video, I just posted it just cause, and I just went up on my business, I just came back. I got like 20 missed calls, everybody texting me, my DMs going up. They like, damn, you funny as hell, bro, just drop another video. And the niggas that knew me, they like, man, you might as well just fuck around and try to take off with that shit. You might just blow up. And I'm like, shit, all right, fuck it. And then I made another video, and that bitch went world again. I was like, damn. And I was like, shit, fuck it, I'm gonna just see where this take me.
Alright, so how you come up with your content? Like, you just get it from everyday life, or like from social media, or what?
Real shit, I feel like everyday life for real. Sometimes it just be like, I got nigga friends and I also got female friends. So like my female friends, you know, female, they gonna gossip and they be like, talk about this bitch or talk about bitches doing that. I'm like, all right, I got you. And niggas be like, man, talk about this shit, how niggas be doing that. I'm like, I got you. Or it's just some shit I already experienced and I see that like, just me being on the internet, I see people posting that same shit I went through. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm about to talk about that because I can see people gonna relate to it.
Oh, okay. Alright, so do you practice what you gonna say before you do a video? Cause you be having the straightest face. Like,
I do like one, like, I don't know, it's like when I'm driving or like anywhere, like, I wouldn't say I'm crazy, but sometimes like I talk to myself in my head, like, what the fuck, like, why would she even do some dumb ass shit like that? Or like, and then I just like rant off my head. And like, you know what, let me just fall, and I just make the video. Or sometimes, like, I might make one video and I'll fuck up on it. Like, I might stutter on the word, and then I'll just redo the video again. And then it's perfect. And then I'll technically, like, it really be sounding crazy to people, but I don't be thinking the video be funny.
but you gonna post the video, you don't think they funny?
For the people, they think it's funny, so I'm gonna post it for them because sometimes some people be like, man, I needed that. I had to send this to my man to let him know that. Or somebody be like, I had a rough ass day. Thank you for posting that video. I needed that. And I'm like, damn, for sure, good looking. But I don't really expecting the video to go like viral, but it ended up going viral, and it'd be crazy.
How many views you get, like on the average? Like,
On the average, now back then it used to be like 7 views. Now it's like 10,000.
Damn.
It'd be like 7. No, it was like 5 to 7,000. Now it's like 10 to 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, and the shares be like 30,000 shares. And the comments is just, you know, niggas bougie on the comments, but it still be like 1,000 or like 500. But I'm like, it's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, I ain't tripping.
So I know that you got the chance to talk to people like Mike Epps and Nick Cannon a few years back. So have you met any more celebrities since then? And do you plan to team up with other comedians?
I have met I met a few celebrities after I met like Nick Cannon and them. And low key, I reunited with Nick Cannon on the phone again on some bullshit. And he was like, I remember you the MK ass dude. I'm like, yeah. And we chopped it up for a little minute. I met DC in Atlanta, and after that, I just like when my name started getting bigger, like the big Vine people, like the big like Instagram people, like from they came from Vine to Instagram. I ended up linking with them. One dude that really shot me, I didn't know he watched my videos, and I swear that nigga is so funny. Like his videos have me dying laughing. Micho Mars.
Offer?
Yeah, that's my nigga. I fuck with him. He really like cool people, and like Cam Stacks and like Dope Island, all them. They really like cool. They reached out. They was like, yeah, bro, you funny as hell. And some of them like, I didn't even know you was from Detroit. They thought you was from like DMV, cause it's like how I talk.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, man. I'm from Detroit. But it just really like, I ain't gonna like, like act all excited. But really, it was like, I appreciate that. Like y'all reached out and shit like that. Even Haha Davis had reached out. He was like, yeah, bro, you funny as hell. And I don't think Haha Davis remember that I met him before. And we was in the studio. I did a skit with Snapdog. That's like my first ever skit I ever did in my life. And Haha Davis was there. But I really didn't want to talk to him because I really wasn't where I wanted to be with all that shit. So when I got where I wanted to be, that's when I said, yeah, I'm going to holler at him. But he ended up reaching out to me on his own. He reached out to me on Twitter. He had retweeted my shit. And he was like, damn, bro, you funny as hell. He just started retweeting like 3 of my videos. He's like, that shit is a classic. And I'm like, damn, I appreciate that.
So, you know, speaking of Nick Cannon, I know you got invited to be on WildN Out. So, like, what's going on with that?
I really did get the opportunity to do that shit, but it's like the corona, and then it was the Black Lives Matters, and they started canceling the show. They just like, yeah, man, just gotta hold back for a minute. But I'm like, that's cool. But just me being there, when I was just talking to other people from like New York and Atlanta that do the comedy stuff. I even met, you know that one dude that be like, everybody said like G Herbo Baby? You know what I'm talking? Yeah, nah, he was there. We was just chopping it up.
Okay.
And they was just really schooling me like, even if you don't do the WildN Out, still do YouTube. So that's what I'm really working on. I'm really like trying to figure out how I want to, what content like I want to do. Like I do know I'm gonna do the gaming, but I know I'm gonna have a part with the traveling. And I'm working out. I'm talking to my homeboys, cause we gonna get that prank. We gonna try to do the prank shit and stuff. But how we gonna do it, we already know we on a different level. But we trying to get to the point where we ain't gonna scrap after.
I was finna say, okay.
That's what the only part right now we working on.
Alright, what games you be playing?
I be playing like 2K and Call of Duty. And really, yeah, that's damn near about it. 2K and Call of Duty.
Alright, but so when you got invited to be on WildN Out, like did it motivate you to keep going, or you know, how was you feeling?
I was humble with it. I told my grandma, cause my grandma like my #1 fan. I told her, and she even made like my like profile, like the little profile stuff. She made it for me and all that, and she sent it out. And she was so happy. She was like, all you gotta do is pray and just see. We hope for the best. If she said, if you don't get it this time, don't tear yourself down. Like you're not funny. There's a lot of people that watch you, and I'm like, yeah, I appreciate that. So yeah, that really was like next to my mom. My mom don't even got like Instagram at all, like no social media, nothing. So when like my mom, when she heard about WildN Out, cause she really just like watch Lifetime and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
So when she heard that and I showed her that, she was excited too. But like my grandma, like that was the one.
Yeah. Alright, so you know how you feel about meeting celebrities, because I know you got a history, you know, being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Especially with like D Brown and stuff like that. So, and then he's still in your videos?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's all love with DB. I be seeing him around like all the time. We chop it up, but I just know that's what DB do. DB gonna be DB, so I don't really let it get to me. But it's like everybody in the city know that it's just D Brown. You know what I'm saying? When he do his little shit, it's like it's DB. Just brush it off. Go ahead about y'all day. Nah, yeah, that's how. But bumping into celebrities, I don't even be knowing how it be happening. It happened. Like people be looking like, bro, you meant to do that or something. I'm like, bro, I swear to God.
Like you gotta look at the signs.
Yeah, I just be there. I just be there, and it just be crazy.
So did you ever think, well, you never thought your videos was gonna blow up? So.
Yeah, I never thought that. I never think that.
So far, since you are like coming up, have you had any crazy like fan experiences? Oh, did I strike a nerve?
It's like, look, it's like, you know, like people that know me, like, and we talked about it before, it's like I'm really a shy person. Like I really don't be talking. Like I don't, like turn or everybody's face and nothing like that. So when it's like, I say when I first started doing videos, me and my mans went to a party, and I don't even like go to parties or none of that. So we went to a party, and nigga, everybody was just staring at me, and I'm tapping them like, bro, do we got a scrap or something? I'm like, why everybody keep staring at me? And he grabbed me and like woke me up. He's like, nigga, like niggas fuck with your shit on the gram and shit like that. And then I'm like, cool, but I say, crazy experience. I said this. I went to a high school basketball game in Ipsy. It was like a rival game. They was all DMing me like, come to this game, come to this game. It's gonna be lit, bro. The whole school, both the schools fuck with you. Came to the game. I had to use the bathroom. I told my man, like, hold on, I'll be back. Use the bathroom. A group of niggas coming up, bitch. But it's all young niggas. So I'm like using the bathroom, but I'm not paying no mind. But like one nigga's like, BIIGTAE. He's like, Sam K. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, in this situation we in right now, that's the only thing you thinking about. And I'm like, I got you when I get up out of here, bro. He's like, all right, bro, bet. When I get out, he was right there. Him and his niggas. They like, say that shit, bro. I'm like, okay. They like, fuck that shit. Let me get it on video. I gotta tell niggas you here. And it's all that type of shit. I'm like, that's cool. And then I remember one time we was at a game. And this girl just kept staring at me. And I'm like, bro, why is this girl staring at me? And she with her nigga. I think she trying to whoop-de-whoop. Whole time, it was her nigga that wanted a picture with me. Oh, and I was like, we was like, plot twist. That shit was funny as hell. And then it'd be sometimes like people would scream or like scream when they see me. And I'll be like, bro, what the fuck? Why are you screaming when you see me? Like, who the fuck am I? But they like, sometimes I'd have had like some like female scream, like, oh my God, like you really from here? Like what the fuck? I'm like, yeah. But I don't be trying to like be rude. It's just like my emotions. I'm really like a chill ass nigga. But sometimes I be lit when I be goofy. But yeah, but I done had a lot of crazy little fan shit. This shit crazy.
It's only gonna get worse. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's why I just like I done learned to develop to do shit differently. Like, you know how I go, like you'll go to the mall on the weekends, you'll catch me on the mall on a Monday.
Oh no.
or just, if I go on a date, I'm probably gonna go somewhere like, I'm gonna find a nice ass restaurant, but I can't tell you where it's at. I can't. And people be feeling like my homeboys and like my friends and everybody be feeling some type of way like, damn nigga, you ain't going. I can't, cause miles open. Y'all gonna get us all stuff. Cause I did that shit before. I had this sweet ass movie theater that nobody was going to. I told my mans about it. He took his girl there. Next week I went there. I seen like 5 to 10 people that I knew. And I'm like, how did y'all niggas find out about this stuff?
It's old. Or it look old.
It look old, but everything in there new. See, look at you. You trying to get the good too.
I'm already knowing though.
No, it ain't no. See, you trying to get it. I ain't know. I ain't capping. Okay. I'd have let you know if you was right. No, anyway.
I don't even like the movies like that. They close anyway. I never really hear you talk about school or anything. So, did you graduate? Are you in school? Or are you just, focusing on comedy full time?
Yeah, I to the people that probably think like, oh, he think Instagram is life. I graduated high school and I graduated college.
Oh, you graduated college?
Yeah, see, you feel me? Like some people be probably thinking like, oh, damn, that nigga Instagram is like, no, nigga, I'm in them books.
Oh.
Yeah, like,
let them know.
I'm about that paper. Nigga. I need that legal money. I just need legal money. So yeah, some people do be like, when I told like, even like, cause I don't really talk about school and shit. So niggas be like shocked when I'm like, yeah, I'm about to graduate. One of my niggas is like, what? Like, nigga, I didn't even know you was in school. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm in school. But yeah, I graduated college and I graduated high school.
Okay, that's good. Congratulations.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
So, would you ever do stand up? Since you're not in school no more, you don't got no.
I did stand up at Michigan. That was my first ever stand. That's when I had a nappy fro. But so that's how you know that was a long ass time ago. I did stand up. It was for the Qs at Michigan. And that shit was fun. It was only like 10-minute stand-ups, but it was fun. I did that shit. I mean, I was nervous, but I wasn't nervous. But then I did it. But then like the other comedians, they was like, cause I freestyle. I didn't know like niggas write they shit down. Like I'm getting new at this. So when I did it, they was just like, yeah, bro, you funny for sure. But they was like, next time, just write it down so you can memorize your next subjects when you do your shit. And I'm like, yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm working on the stand up. I'm gonna do the stand up one day. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, okay.
I ain't scared of it though. I ain't scared.
Well, I ain't say you was scared.
Nah.
You trying to tell me something?
No, I was just yeah. I'm just gotta let you know. I ain't
Oh,
scared.
okay.
I ain't scared.
All right, so what's your end goal with comedy? Are you trying to, take it on full time and get like a show like Cat Williams or Kevin Hart?
Um, in the long run, yeah. Like I say, comedy. I really look at it as trying to go to a TV show and to also go into movies like acting. Like I did, my mans forced me to, like my mans and them, like, they really be on my head. That's why I like the circle that I got. Like they was like, bro, we getting you in the acting class. They got me in the acting class. Yeah, they was on my head. He was like, bro, you wasting your time, bro. Get up in there. They got me, like they booked an acting class and like, yeah, bro, you taking this. Like I took an acting class. It was straight. Like I know how to, play my role and stuff like that, but I don't know how to just off the rip just cry. I'm still working on that, but I can still like, do all the other emotions and all the other scenes, but just off the rip, just breaking down crying. I'm working on that.
Yeah, so when we have you back here, I'm gonna need you to cry. Okay?
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
So like, if you did have a show, your ideal show, just random, but like, what would it be if it was on Netflix or something? Anything on Netflix.
I definitely would have did a show like Dave Chappelle. I ain't gonna. That's like how I would do it, like Kill and Peele and Dave Chappelle. That's how I would always do my show, like little split scenes of niggas just. It's just like I think like I like how Kill and Peele and like Dave Chappelle got that shit like, cause it's still even when it's not aired, them niggas still relevant. Like they got a video of this white dude, this British, like I forgot his name, like the British King, whatever he is. He doing a handshake in the locker room with the white people like regular, but when he do the handshake with the niggas, he like, what up, bro? And it's funny because they did the same thing with the Obama shit with Kill and Peele, when he's just shaking the white people hand regularly, and then when it comes to black people, like give me some love. Like he do the most, like he do it differently. Like I like that shit. Like it's still relevant and it's still bringing them money too, cause like even on YouTube they still get paid for that shit, like all that shit. You can't copyright none of that. That's why I feel like I should. That's how I want my show. Especially, yeah, I want my show like Dave Chappelle and Kill Peele. That should be lit.
Alright. So is there anything you won't joke about?
I won't joke about is like, like stupidity, like real life, like say like, I wouldn't say I say. Like I don't like talking about like homeless people. Like if he, if he not right in the head, or somebody that's like down bad, he broke, or anything like retarded. Like I wouldn't say retarded, but not all the way in their head, or
they sick.
Yeah, sick. Or I wouldn't talk about gays, like gay people, like, oh, nigga, I wasn't doing that. Like, I have cousins and stuff like that that's gay, and I don't look at them. I don't treat nobody, like, I hate, like, people look at somebody different, but you got to understand at the same time, like, you're not God, so you really can't judge nobody just off that. Like, people, like, in this generation just judge. Like, they don't really... They really judge before they read. They be like, hell no, that nigga weird or this and that. It's just like, you really gotta get to know people. Like, I wouldn't say they're weird, but they different.
Right.
Like, when I hung out with Meech on Mars and like Cam and Dope Island, I noticed that they different, but they also cool, and they really taught me like a lot of other different stuff, just being around their atmosphere, their people and all that. They really got me hip to like back then, I didn't even want to listen to Lil Uzi. I bang Lil Uzi now. Yeah, I bang Lil Uzi now. Like, they broke me out the shell. Like, I used to just really listen to, like, Detroit music and NBA Youngboy. Now I'm listening to Kid Cudi. I'm listening to all types of shit. Like, my whole, like, they really open up. Like, you really can't, I don't see how people can judge somebody if you're not God. That's in my vision. Yeah.
music palette full as hell now.
Yeah, my music palette full as hell now.
Alright, so what types of females do you be messing with? Because you be cutting into hoes in videos. Like, I just feel like me and my team is solid. So what's the problem? Like, what do that? You got dog before? Like, what's wrong? You need a hug or
No. Matter of fact, low key, I I think reading between the lines like on the gram, but now I've been in a relationship 2 years ago. That's my first ever relationship.
Okay.
First ever relationship. Cause not gonna lie, they gonna be mad, but my friends is some hoes. And like the friends that I knew since I was little said nah. I mean now that they older, they got girlfriends and all that shit, but they still slowly learning how to get the love and affection because their girlfriends be beating their ass. But look, they getting it right.
Let me know.
They getting it right, but I say, I mean, yeah. When I was in a relationship, I say that was like the feeling was new to me because like next to like family, you always gonna love your family,
Yeah.
but next to family, I loved her like the same love I have for my mama, like, but not in that type of way. But I had love for her, but yeah.
All right, so what's your worst encounter that you had with a female?
I'm about to say, do we got a lot of time? I say no. I would have to say, I don't know, man.
You don't know your worst encounter? It's
Worst-
more than one?
Cause when this drop, I know I'ma probably hear some old like, boy, what the fuck. But no, I say my worst encounter with a female is like clout chaser and a gold digger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it was cool, but I knew like this nigga she only here for the clout. I wasn't entertaining it. Like I took that girl on. Like, well, I ain't even take her on a date. We was in the same place. And I wasn't in her close friends, but somebody I knew would. Everybody knows somebody.
Right.
Always gotta remember that. And somebody was like, damn, you fuck with her? I'm like, who? I'm like, hell no, nigga, we was just in the booth together. That was it. and then, she was just hounding me because we was out of town. I ain't gonna say where because I don't want to be too direct. We was out of town and it was just every little minute, I whip out my money. Can you buy me this? Can you buy me that? I'm like, bro.
I don't like that.
Yeah, like you hounding. But I don't know. I say like my worst encounter with a female was like you wanted a nigga with a bag, but you don't have a bag to even provide yourself.
Yeah,
So
I don't like that.
it's like I don't really like that either. Like it's like I don't have no problem because that's automatic rule. Yeah, you're supposed to spend money on your girl, and you know what I'm saying. If she need her bills, pay her bills, but it's like every now and then it's like, damn, when you gonna spoil me? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really. That's why I was saying like, you gotta find a girl with a bag. You just can't find a girl that say, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she's just fine as hell. I'm like, that's cool, but what you bring it to the table?
Yeah.
Looks not gonna pay the bills.
That's true.
So, yeah.
I feel like it's real different now though, because everybody want a bag, especially because of what you see on social media, like all the rappers and like that. I ain't gonna say it's not real, but
That's real.
you not gonna get it.
No, that's real. It's real. I ain't gonna lie, then I might break broke code, but niggas probably gonna be mad. But I feel like it's like even that is just like you ain't got a bag, and it's like I know a lot of niggas that wasted their time and money on a girl, cause I know a nigga that gave a girl everything, like gifts, affection, love, all that, gifts, all that. I'm talking about everything. And at the end of the day, it still wasn't enough, and she left him. And she never gave him shit. She barely gave that nigga. I mean, she probably gave that nigga like what, some Yeezys? That's like $200. She was buying this bitch Prada, Gucci. I'm like, bro, she only brought you Yeezys. She never bought that nigga no. I mean, no, she ain't buy that nigga no food. She ain't buy that nigga food. She cooked, but she don't buy no groceries. I'm like, man, you gotta leave her, bro.
Hell no.
For real. I'm like, she cooking your food, but ain't buy no groceries.
Yeah, that's a little different. That's weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Can't fuck around with that. that leeching shit just.
Yeah, it's different.
It's like it's cool that you look good, but it's like we gotta look deeper into it. Like, what can you provide for me? Because nowadays, in this generation, I don't see nobody getting married. I don't even see
What?
one.
Please, I'm not gonna work with you.
My bad.
Thank you.
But nah, it's like, I don't know, this generation don't know what thick and thin mean. Like, to be with somebody thick and thin, like, you really gotta rock. If you say you love them and like, cause everybody know in the beginning, that's always good. But if you really rocking with them, don't just rock with them because of the good times. It's definitely gonna be bad times. Like, when I be traveling, I think I went to Orlando one time. It was a Hawaiian couple I had met. They've been married for like 40 years. And we was all eating and stuff. Like, every table was next to us. But they was just talking. I was just really just curious about like a marriage. Like, how does it really work? And then she was like, it's times when I feel like I didn't love him, but I knew that my love was for him and not nobody else. Like, she didn't give up and say, let me get a divorce, I don't love him. She said, we worked through it, and then now they feel like how it is in the beginning. Like, it's just really a test from God to see if you really want to be with these people. And some people always fail the test. Like, God give you a test, but you're going to fail it. And then sometimes God going to even like nip it in the bud. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can leave on somebody when they at their lowest, and when they finally get through whatever they're going through, you see them, and now they trying to come back like, what up, this and that. It's like, no, you can't do that. You wasn't even there when I was at my lowest, and then all of a sudden you coming back. I don't know. I just feel like this generation not built for marriage. Not yet. Like, they built to have a little baby mama drama and all that type of stuff, but they ain't built to put no ring on it yet.
I feel it. I do have one exception though, and I was gonna ask you about it. Like, let's say I'm broke, right?
Right.
And I'm trying to get with dog, or he trying to get with me, whatever the situation is. But I got ambition, and I'm trying to go get it. But
Right.
I'm just not bad. I'm just on my ass. Like, I feel like that's the only exception that can be made for a female or a male, like, or whatever.
I feel the same way. I feel like that's like, say if it's us in the nigga shoes, it's like, I haven't seen a female talk to a broke nigga. Not saying it, but it is true, you do need money in a relationship, because there's gonna be times when a woman needs something. That's very true. But at the same time, it's like, is you really, like, sometimes I know it's like all about the looks and the designer and all that shit, but like, is you really, this is what you want to do? Like, he cool, he a genuine guy, he not ain't shit, like, you know what I'm saying? He really for you. He got all the right things, but he ain't got no money. Sometimes people need a boost. I'm not saying give a nigga money, but if you lead him in the right direction, then you pass the test from God. And now you watch, he gonna turn up and do what he do, and then boom, and y'all both happy. Y'all both happy with money.
Okay. Look at you, spin game.
I was just saying, that's real. That's real shit.
All right. So, does anybody make you laugh? You know, back to you. You know.
Oh, anybody make me laugh?
Yeah.
It's very a lot of people that make me laugh.
For real?
No. So no, it's like, what you talking, like internet wise or just like people?
Just who make you laugh? Period. Like,
I'm gonna have to say, you know, a dude named like Fanboy AJ.
I think so.
Yeah, it's my nigga. That nigga funny as fuck. And then it's my nigga Lil